Hi everyone. Today I'm going to discuss about the data science. So what is data science? Data science is the study of data. Data means it's lots of data. It's a big data. It's daily there are more than 2.5 quintillion bytes of data are generated. Everything around us is data and everything around us collects data and generates data. For example, social media sites like Facebook, Twitter, etc. And coming to the other examples, some business transactions, location-based data, sensors, digital photos, videos, consumer behavior like online transactions and store transactions. Nowadays, more data is publicly available. So, so it's a study of data. And data science is all about creativity. Creativity in data science can be anything from innovative features for modeling, development of new tools, new ways to visualize data, or even the types of data that is pulled for analysis. What's interesting in data is that everyone will do things differently depending on how they think about the problem. I'll put in that way. Almost everything we do in data science can be creative if you think outside the box a little bit. So data science is combination of mathematics, statistics, and software with domain expertise in the business environment, applied business environment. And it involves developing methods of recording, storing, and analyzing data to effectively extract useful information. And it is also concerned with data visualization and presenting results in understandable format to users. The main goal of data science is to gain insights and knowledge from any type of data, like structured and unstructured data. What is a structured data? The structured data is simply the text files like text. You can call it as a text, like a date, phone number, employee, employee number, employee name, etc. And the structured data we can consider as relational database where we use Oracle database. And coming to unstructured data, there's huge data like text, images, audio files, video files, and those are used in social media sites like Facebook, Twitter, etc. And why do you need data science? Most companies use data to run and grow their business. The fundamental goal of data science is to help companies make quick and better business decisions, which can enable them to gain better market share and industry leadership. It can help them to tackle approaches to be competitive and sustain in difficult situations. For example, if you take Netflix, it analyzes watching patterns to understand what the user interests and uses the information to make decisions on their next production series. And on the other hand, Target identifies what are major customer segments and the unique shopping behavior of customers within those segments. This helps them to guide different market audiences. And Procter and Gamble utilizes time series models to more clearly understand future demand, which helps them plan for production levels more optimally. And we'll discuss about different applications of data science in different verticals. Some of the verticals are finance, manufacturing, banking, transportation, and healthcare. So we'll discuss each and every uh, domain of the applications. So first we'll discuss about the banking. So data science is heavily used in the banking sectors. The main key applications areas where data science is used in the banking sector are risk modeling, fraud detection, customer lifetime value, customer segmentation, real-time predictive analysis, etc. So fraud detection in the sense credit card fraud analysis and those stuff. Coming to healthcare, data science is used in many ways in healthcare industry. For example, patient prediction. Using data from a variety of sources, they come up with daily and hourly predictions of how many patients are expected to be at each hospital. This helps in staffing resources. Coming to the healthcare records, electronic healthcare records. Every patient has its digital record, which includes demographics, medical history, allergies, laboratory test results, etc. Records are shared via secure information systems and are available for providers from both the public and private sectors. Every record is comprised of one modifiable file, which means the doctor can implement changes over time with no paperwork and no danger of data replication. And EHR can also trigger warnings and reminders when a patient should get a new lab test or track prescriptions to see if a patient has been following doctor's orders. And coming to patient tracking, patients are directly involved in the monitoring of their own health, and incentives from health insurance can push them to lead a healthy lifestyle. For example, giving money back to people using smartwatches. They have smart devices that track every step they take. And the other one is the predictive analysis. The goal of healthcare business intelligence is to help doctors make data-driven decisions within seconds and improve patients' treatment. This is particularly useful in case of patients with complex medical histories suffering from multiple conditions. The other one is the big data medical imaging. Big data analytics for healthcare could change the way images are read. Algorithms developed analyzing hundreds of thousands of images could identify special patterns in the pixels and convert it into a number to help the physician with diagnosis. They even go further, saying that it could be possible that radiologists will no longer need to look at the images, but instead analyze the outcomes of the algorithms that will inevitably study and remember more images than they could in a lifetime. So the other vertical is manufacturing. So there are most popular types of data science used in manufacturing and how they affect productivity, minimize risk, increase profit. Data-driven manufacturers will be leveraging data science for performance, quality assurance, and defect tracking, and predictive and conditional maintenance. And they leverage demand and throughput forecasting, and they leverage supply chain and supply relations and global market pricing. And also automation and the design of new facilities, new processes and the materials for the product development and production techniques, and also sustainability and greater energy efficiency. So these are the some of the leveraging using data science. They leverage the manufacturing industry. Now coming to the transport domain, it is another important application of data science. In the transportation sector, data science is actively making its mark in making safer driving environments for the drivers. It also plays a key role in optimizing vehicle performance and adding greater autonomy to the drivers. In the sector, data science has actively increased its manifold with the introduction of self-driving cars. And also, various transportation companies like Uber is using data science for price optimization and providing better experience to their customers. Using powerful predictive tools, they accurately predict the price based on parameters like weather pattern, availability of transport, customers, etc. And coming to the e-commerce domain, online retailers can leverage data science to achieve business value by identifying your most valuable customers, discover which customers are likely to churn, drive sales with intelligent product recommendations, and automatically extract useful information from reviews. And some of the data science tools are given in the slide. So some of the languages used in data science are R, Python, Java, C Sharp, etc. And data platforms like PostgreSQL, Big Data, SQL Server, etc. Coming to the deep learning, we have TensorFlow, etc. And for data exploration, we have visualization, we have Excel, and for data ingestion tools, we have SQL Server, MongoDB, and etc. And coming to the development tools, environment IDEs, we use Jupyter, Visual Studio Code, and etc. So thank you guys for watching this video.